Hello, and welcome, my Taurus friends. Yes, so you're going to start out our Earth Gaia elemental energy for July 2017. And I'm looking forward. I'm looking good forward towards that. I love Mother Earth. For those who follow me, I literally, the Orisha power and the Native American wisdom that I was taught as a young girl. I'm all about tapping nature, and I really am. And sometimes I may be melancholy about speaking of this, but as I approach my late 50s, I really believe in it so much. Okay, so let's see what my Taurus friends have to say. And literally, you're the bull, and you're ruled by planet Venus, our love, beauty. And I believe there's going to be more spiritual love. And Venus is the Empress card in the deck. Number 3, Tarot, Major Arcana. And I hope you all find your spiritual treasure. Okay, I truly do. I hope you find your spiritual treasure, my Taurus friends. Because as the bull, it's like more like you think too much. And you're very, cerebral in many ways, especially the back part of your brain. So please, and your keywords are possessiveness, sensuality, determined, stable, practical, materialistic. But I just delivered a reading that we should not be materialistic. Okay? So you can consider my words. I'm not here to preach. I'm here to teach. And teach about spiritual wisdom so that you can raise your children knowing that there's a higher force source that embellishes all of us. Okay? It's practical and can be materialistical, but it's mainly, first card in my hand, spiritual. Okay? So, Taurus. And I'm reading from the Tarot Musha. Okay? I love the images and I think it's fabulous. So we're going to bring Tarot Musha. And that you're ruled by Venus, the lovers. It's wonderful too, Taurus. But like a bull, you're very, in a way, about material possessions, and that's not what we're talking about now. And actually, your trump card is the Hierophant, number 5, Major Arcana. And, that's like a priest. I don't think he has the powers of the High Priestess, but he's, like the Pope figure. I kind of like that Pope Francis said some words to Donald Trump. Because I am not political, but this president of the USA is Ronnie Reagan was beautiful. Even though he was about a lot of money, and I don't know. They tried to kill Ronnie Reagan, but okay. And I'm working with the Gaia deck as well from Tony Carmine Salerno. So I have some cards on the table today. I brought my selenite wand for the earth element. You know, understand that our earth mother is fabulous, and as we rotate around the sun in 365 days, and then the moon rotates around us, but we have all these other planets, you know, we have Jupiter and Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, all rotating around the sun. Okay. Planet Venus, Mercury, obviously La Luna, and there's a few Mars. I'm not an astrologer by any means, but I already know what's to come in many ways. I'm very enabled to be a prophetess. I truly am. And it's not, you know, actually, after all these years on YouTube, YouTube is getting uglier and uglier. Actually, I have blocked many people in this last year than ever. Because Diablo's forces are coming large. Well, Diablo's always been, and we're going to talk about that when I do these angel readings, how, you know, the devil has always been before the white light, before the light. And that's why they're just taking down temples now again and again. And okay, but my channel's not about effing with them, but trust I'm gonna F with them. Eight of Stones. So we open with the Eight of Stones, and the eights are about power and success, in my opinion. And the stones are getting ready now. You are truly getting ready to do the earth magic. Okay, financial power, a sign of financial success. Okay, because the stones is the element of coins, pentacles. You can see them right there. Okay, so believe in your projects, believe in your nature, believe in what you have. How have you been making money? Believe that there's a source to come forward, okay? And I'm going to stand strong. And you know, the eights, I'm Belgicati 888 because they're infinity symbol as well. We just continue and continue and continue, okay? So don't give up on you. Oh my Lord. And you receive the Emperor, Major Arcana Emperor. Wow. I didn't expect this one. I did not expect this card to come through. So the Emperor comes through, and the Emperor loves his Empress, and you're ruled by planet Venus, Empress. You know, Caesar and Cleopatra. Very powerful. Now, Aries. This Emperor represents Aries the Ram, and that was a good reading as well. To be pioneering, authoritative, and have leadership towards, you know, taking how your belief system is, your imagination, your ideas into action. Okay, that's nice. That's good. I have my selenite tower here for the Mother Earth. One day I'm going to do a video about how I taught myself this wisdom. I didn't teach myself this wisdom in the respect. I just know this wisdom. And I have a Lemurian stone here. I like, you have to tap Mama. But when the male energy comes through to tap Mama, it's very powerful. Five of Cups just came through, actually. Okay, so the fives are always about changes and movement forward and travel on, and know that, you're in the integrity of your spiritual self, okay? Soul self. And just keep moving forward. And here it comes. How beautiful. And she's holding a bowl of a fish, like a little, and there's a swan, and there's, the water. This is a card from the Shadowscape Tarot card. But the fives truly are about changes, travel, movement. And in the first deck I delivered, it became divorce. I felt that, but I hope this is not about divorce for you, my darlings, okay? So, but a change of heart, and embrace these cards like, you know what? We have power, success. We might not embrace, how do you say, maybe we're not thinking the same, but let's embrace the same, okay? Please, divorce is a very awkward thing. It truly is. So you just continue and believe. And remember, Taurus, you're ruled by our Venus, love, beauty, shine. But she's a badass too. She'll cut those that do not deserve to be with the beautiful ones. So, consider, continue. Oh, I'm beautiful. And my mermaid comes through, Nine of Cups. And the nines are suggested as endings or completions. But actually, I look at the nines as like starting a new journey as well. Okay? And when you speak of the cups, it's, and we just had that. We just had that for the last reading, that maybe some of you are going through a divorce and a completion ending, but I would reconsider that. If you have universal love between the two of you, and maybe you agree to disagree, or perhaps you just are learning about spirituality, consider, especially if you have children, consider. Because when you have children, you should really relate to them and teach them. Because I say it all the time on my channel. The children are our future leaders. And how horrible it would be to have another kingdom of the England people, and how, the British came here to North America via the Mayflower and the Respect and George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. Benjamin Franklin, all Brits came here to start a new program. So believe in that as well. You start a new program, but it's not to it is not to start a different program. It's start to reach out to the stars and the sky and the Luna and Mamacita, the earth, and we get grounded and we're not killing people and we're not bombing people and all that. That's how I believe. And the hangman comes. How cool is that? Wow. Well, this is my Odin card, and I delivered a video about Odin, and I literally went into an ecstasy for the first time, and I've probably delivered, I don't know, 1,000 videos on YouTube in the last 7 years, and I love Odin. I love reading my runes. I think they're the most powerful sources of life I've ever met. And I love my Orishas. And I love everything, but my runes were my first divination set ever. And even though I was raised Santeria, you know, they channel the churches and the Catholics and the whatever they do. But Odin was okay, so the enchantment of Sitfig, Hangman. This is Odin. Wow, very cool. And the Three of Wands, look what you're watching for now. See, hang yourself a little while and understand that the ships are coming through. They're coming in. People will recognize who you are because you are totally going within. You're like, I'm going to take a time out. I'm going to go underground. I'm going to believe in me. I'm going to do what I desire from the higher realm, force, source, yosoi, magician, yosoi, alchemist, yosoi, bruja. And then watch comes through, okay? Because no, Mother Earth will not deny us. That's truth. Father Sun, Father Sky won't deny us. And that's how you kick out the demons. That's how you kick out the demons. You tell them. Okay, so I'm going to pick one last one from Sheer Marchetti's deck. Oh, excuse me, Tony Carmine Salerno's deck. Let's kick out the demons, my darlings. Kick out the demons. The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Wow. I don't think I've ever picked this card on my channel before. See, it's like we feel lost and we don't know what to do. And that's not good. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pick one more from this deck. I truly am. Look, this card was left upside here. Look at this one. The Temperance card. They told me pick one last card. One last card. There we do. Okay. So now I get to read from the Temperance card. And I just had the Temperance card. Oh, yes, I did. For Aries. And the Three of Cups came for Aries as well. No, Sagittarius. Secret journey. Okay. Wow. I've been very emotional. I've been telling everybody I want to shut down my channel because this is being run by the negative ones. No doubt about it. But I will continue now. Okay, so the Three of Wands, the Keepers of the Well, and the Sacred Journey. Let's call on to the Sacred Journey as a 22. The Sacred Journey. Life cycles, family, and transformation. And we've had much of that. And it's truth. You know, keep your family alive. Don't just throw it away. And for those of you mothers out there and fathers, no, let's continue. Life is a physical journey through time and space, yet it is also a spiritual journey that transcends both time and space. Physically, we are born of the earth, and to the earth we shall return. And I say that much, but I call it more that, you know, to the spirit stars we shall return, and into the spirit force source we live. And you know, I'm part of the Mayan wisdom, so they were astronomers extraordinaire. And these temples and the Egyptian wisdom, you know, I follow as well. That was not from human source force. Yet spiritually, we are never born and we never die, we never come and we never leave. This card reminds you that we are each so much more than our physical realities. In fact, from our soul's perspective, this current life is just one page in a never-ending book, which is the eternal story of our life. We are all characters in a play, and we have each chosen different roles. Your family is a central part of this journey. Each member plays their respective roles. Each member your co-star and partner. Well, let me just say something like this, okay? I love Tony Carmine Salerno. I truly do. But now I have to say something like, we come from the stars, and the stars we shall return. Okay. This is really not that Earth, you know, that our Earth rotates around the sun star 365 days. And Luna rules around our Earth every 28 days. But we have all these other stars, or excuse me, planets. Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Mercury, Venus, Mars, okay? So we have a very integral, high energy source force. And I know I didn't read those in order, but you can look it up, okay? And the mind wisdom has taught me very much as well. So we truly need to now escape to that realm of beauty, okay? And I'm not dissing Tony Carmine Salerno in any which way or witchy way, but we have to now grow strong and implant our Gaia, the earth, as he calls her, Gaia, with the realm of the beauty of the sun star. All these planets revolve and cycle around our sun star. Okay? Nothing else is more powerful. than our sun star and our Luna, because Luna rotates around our Earth. The affirmation. I'm just going to go straight to the affirmation. The role I play in this life is transient. I am in essence a being of light. My family members are some of my greatest teachers. All human drama helps me expand my awareness of love. My soul is not confined by time and space. Right, but nonetheless, as a priestess of the moon in the respect of, and how I understand that when we pass, I have a gateway. We have a gateway at the full moon, at the far side of the moon, and you better prepare. It's going to come for you, because there's evil, and there's darkness, and then there's goodness and love. It's what you choose. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Actually, I'm not even going to go there, but I will read one more last card, because I've had a lot of haters coming for me, and I'm going to F them up every day I can, okay? But the point is, there's no reason why we can't share the beautiful ones with this world. And there are many beautiful ones. Many, 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 many beautiful ones. And this earth is very special. Yes, there are many galaxies. Yes, there are many planets. Yes, there are many suns. And yes, there are many moons. But what we have here on earth, via human power, we have not found another like us. And we'll close with the Temperance card, the Keepers of the Well. And, the well in mystic wisdom is you dive down deep and you hope you can come back up. Description. The traditional tarot imagery is that of a supernatural woman or angel who stands with one foot in water and the other on land, to symbolize being on the bridging of two worlds. She pours water from one vessel into another, as in the tempering custom of mixing water and wine. Okay, so now this Temperance card just came through as well in my last read. And I sometimes want to shut down my channel because I'm too emotional, and I really truly don't think anybody's getting the wisdom. But I've had a lot of people say, stay with it. But this is like a 3-page read, so I'm not going to do it. So let's just read the divination, okay? The upright image means tempering, moderation, adaptation, managing a volatile situation in a calm, thoughtful way, grace under pressure, healing, balance, reflection, and patience. I think patience is the main word. Okay, patience is the main word, and that's what I just did for Sagittarius. I could tell them that patience is the main word, and they're ruled, or their trump card is this card right here, the Temperance card. Having clear boundaries, a confident and outspoken survivor, bridging two very different worlds, the successful mixing of two opposites. Combining materials. This tarot card is sometimes called the Art, capital A Art card, and speaks of visionary art that brings ideas from one world to the next. Being of two worlds. Being of two worlds. And we're just talking about all these worlds that we have on this planet. Ability to adapt, beneficial transformation, successful combination of ideas, lifestyles, or people. Creating a nurturing, appropriate environment, caring for one's health, repose, feeling protected and removed, guardian angel. And I have all these guardian angel readings, videos I'm going to do. Self-control, compatibility, blending and harmony, finding inner peace, a period of waiting and constructive use of time. And that's what this card is all about. The Temperance card is about patience. You wait. Okay. But what I was speaking, um, about the Temperance card, and I have always that she's the alchemist. Okay. This is an angel doing alchemy. And now we want to become our magicians. To begin with this reverence, okay, we understand and rely on this reverence card, Major Arcana, but now we want to become the magicians as well. And if you can tap Luna, High Priestess Wisdom, then there's no fears anymore, because we know what it's all about, okay? So believe on your sacred journey and your life cycles and family and transformation. Okay, and transformation has been coming through large as well. So, yes, I will exit now. And that Odin, my hangman, came through, and I did truly. I made a video just for Odin with the runes, and I went into ecstasy. So if you'd like to watch that one, but they are encouraging us to become, the keepers of the will. I call it spirit more. Yeah, sometimes I get so. I love Mother Earth very much. And, Taurus, you're ruled by the planet Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. I pray that you relieve this and receive this by your, Taurus, you have that cerebellum PowerPoint, and you also have, I've talked about it before. You know what you have in your third eye, okay? So please, I beseech you, look it up. What you have in your third eye. A beautiful planet, star that I would see from my beach condo. And I'm not gonna share it right now, but you know what you have in your third eye. It begins with a big A, okay? All the bruh.